Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Blake Snell. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
That's in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And it remains 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up now for Chicago, Alex Call. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one pulled foul. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
1-1.
Call leads off first with 1 away. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Counts full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 2 of the NLCS. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. first and second, 2 down. And he swings over the top there. Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 2 left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Outside with a breaking ball. Betts recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And Mookie takes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the...
That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. Second game of the NLCS. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Foul ball. Kelly will handle the catching duties in this one. 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
No score here in the second. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Steele back to work. Smith with a homer in his last game.
1-0.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
There's a line drive to left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That one almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside, gets out of the way. One down, bases empty. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Caminero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. Two and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one lifted to left. Call. Has this one sized up. Nabs it. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. This is Willie Castro. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball there. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
One out, the runner at second here in game 2 of the NLCS.
3-0.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's Nico Horner. He reached out to walk his first time. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases loaded with one away. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Swanson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Drilled out towards left center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A. as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Out to short, Swanson. Sends it to first, and a quick out number 1. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the postseason success continues for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. Check on the runner. Ohtani back in. Tied up here in the early going. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fouled off left side. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
1-2. Stays alive. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. Two outs. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. And that is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Will Smith. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. And foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. That's in there. Strike 1. Inside, almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the mark. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Junior Caminero. Fought off foul.
These Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside.
That's 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2's the count.
Line drive. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed. Castro, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
1 and 1.
Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. That one is upstairs. On the ground, right side, Edman. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That's a strike. 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now here is Alex Call. In there at the knees. 0-1. Just missed. The Cubs down by a pair here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Gets down, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So here's Horner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Missed inside with the curve. Just misses with that one.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. To the right side, Bush. And they tag him out. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Mike Soroka on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Mookie Betts. Both 2 in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is fouled back. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of
dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hard liner. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In time to Bush. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1.